My grandfather was a pilot, and I grew up hanging out at the airport with him and flying with him. Then I went into the Air Force as a policeman, so I was still around planes. And then later on, when I retired, had some free time, I decided finally to actually take lessons and put my mind to it and get my pilot's license. You have checklists for everything you do on an airplane, and the first thing is the pre-flight checklist. It's about a page, page and a half, depending on the type of the airplane. And you'll check the oil, you'll check the lights, make sure all the flight instruments are working, all the flight controls are working. You're going to take a sample of your fuel to make sure you have the proper fuel, the proper amount, and there's no water in it. And then once you get in, you're going to do a pre-flight on the interior. Make sure that all your instrumentation's working, your radios are working properly. So it takes half hour to 45 minutes to actually do a thorough pre-flight before you even start the engine. The takeoffs and landings themselves are pretty tricky. Takeoffs, you're going from 0 to 60, 70 miles an hour just in a few seconds, and you have to steer the airplane with your feet instead of with your hands, so it's kind of counterintuitive. So takeoffs are fun, but once you get airborne, planes are meant to fly, so they're really comfortable in the air. Landings are always fun. Picking a spot on the runway, whether it be the big numbers or the 1,000-foot mark, and trying to time things perfectly that you get the airplane to set down right at that point. I enjoy it for many reasons. One, it's a sense of accomplishment because it took a lot of work to get to the point where I can actually fly and take people up. So it's a big sense of accomplishment. Hop in the plane and look at the weather, and do I want to head 100 miles away to stop and have a hamburger? Do I want to fly down to the shore for a day? It's a lot of freedom, accomplishment, and it's very peaceful sometimes. You get nice weather, a nice clear day, you can see forever. You get up in the air and it's just you and sometimes your passenger, and there's nobody around for, it seems like, a million miles. So it's very relaxing.